the question is, who am I? Who am I? Now you need to understand, guys, for a very long time when someone asked me, who am I didn't tell them who I was, I told them what I did. Okay, when someone asked me, who am I didn't tell them who I am, I told them what I did. What I mean by that is they asked me, okay, so who are you? I'm a footballer. Ek is 'n soccer speler. Nee. Soccer is something that you do. Like maybe I'm going to pick on Ethan today. Sorry, brother. Please forgive me. All right. So someone might ask you and say, listen, who are you, Ethan? And you say, I'm a peanut farmer. No. That's what you do. That's not who you are. That's what you do at the end of the day. Or let's use someone else as an example. Someone will be like, I'm a teacher. No. That's what you do. All right. My question is, who are you as an individual? If you never farm another peanut in your life, will you still be okay? If you never teach another class, who are you? If you don't do that, who are you as an individual? And and I'm sharing my mistakes with you. One of my biggest mistakes that I've made in my life, I wrapped my whole identity around playing soccer. My whole life was wrapped around playing football. My hele lewe was consumed by that thing. Until, things weren't going well in that. So whenever things did not go right in soccer, whenever things did not go right in playing on the field, I would go into like this depressed place, and then I go into this depressed place that would lead me to going to drink and smoke and all these different kind of things, all in the name of trying to be cool. So I wrapped my whole life around this question, around football, trying to answer this question, who am I? There's a really great book for you guys maybe to go and get. It's called Wild at Heart. It's a book that's written by John Elridge, and it was written, for men specifically. And in that book, it writes about how every single man on the face of this planet, I'm paraphrasing, every single man on the face of this planet is looking to have two questions answered. Number one, who am I? And number two, do I have what it takes? That's why people go into gangsterism, because they're trying to answer, who am I and do I have what it takes? That's why people go and try and make all these millions, because they're trying to answer that question as to who am I and do I have what it takes. But the reality is that those two questions can only be answered by a father. Those two questions can only be answered by a father. Now, I don't know what your guys' relationship is with your physical dad on this earth. Maybe he's in your life, maybe he's not in your life. I don't know what the situation is. But I'm here to tell you, that you have a father who loves you with an unconditional love. And you get your identity, you can only get your identity from your father. You get it from your father. And our Father is God. Whether you're a male or whether you're a female in this room, you get your identity from your Father. And our Father is God. You guys know that, a couple of years ago, way back, my dad unfortunately passed away, but the word tells me, my Father in heaven tells me that He is a father to the fatherless. He is a father to the fatherless. So if I want to know what if I want to know what ruling earth looks like, I need to look not at corrupt examples, I need to look at the example that is in the word of the living God. That's my example. That's what I need to follow. Jesus says, come follow me. He's my example of what doing life actually looks like. And I know it seems as if it's like, how can I live like Jesus? Well, I'm still in this, No, it's about just simply looking at Him and beholding Him and surrendering and laying down jou lewe vir wat Hy sê hierso in sy woord. Like we were driving here this morning and we were just making a bit of a joke, and we were saying if someone had to invite us onto a radio station and give us the opportunity to speak to 10 billion people or 20 billion people, you know what, and they asked the question William, how do we change the condition of the country? How do we get South Africa to become the nation she's been created to be? And they're asking that question. Man, it's basic. It's simple. We just need to simply let go of our opinions and do things God's way. It's literally that simple. If you want to see your life skyrocket, we need to let go of our way of doing things and just simply do things God's way.